Welcome. Today, we're diving into Anthropic's latest update for Claude Code, the brand new Auto Mode. If you've ever found yourself frustrated by endless permission prompts while coding, this feature is designed just for you. In this video, we'll explore what Auto Mode is, how it changes your workflow, and why it's such a game changer for developers. We'll also walk through setup, usage, and some important limitations to keep in mind. Whether you're a solo developer or part of a larger team, understanding Auto Mode will help you code faster and more securely. Let's get started by looking at the problem Auto Mode solves. If you've used Claude Code for any serious project, you're probably familiar with the constant permission prompts. Every time you want to write a file or run a bash command, Claude asks for your approval. For simple tasks, this isn't a big deal. But when you're working on a multi-step refactor or building a feature across several files, it quickly becomes tedious. Many developers have found themselves clicking yes dozens of times in a single session, often without even reading what they're approving. This repetitive process not only slows you down, but can also lead to mistakes or overlook security risks. To bypass the endless prompts, some developers turn to YOLO mode, using the dangerously skip permissions flag. This mode tells Claude to do whatever it wants, with zero guardrails. While it speeds up your workflow, it also opens the door to serious risks. There have been reports of developers accidentally wiping entire directories or breaking important configurations. Anthropic itself calls YOLO mode risky, and for good reason. It's a shortcut that can lead to major headaches if something goes wrong. Clearly, a better solution was needed, one that balances speed and safety. Enter Auto Mode, Anthropic's new permission system that sits right between manual prompts and YOLO mode. With Auto Mode, Claude makes permission decisions on your behalf, but a classifier monitors every action before it runs. This acts as a safety net, allowing your workflow to continue smoothly without constant interruptions. Safe actions, like file edits and local operations, proceed automatically. Risky actions, such as mass deletions or sending data externally, are blocked. If Claude keeps trying blocked actions, it falls back to prompting you for approval. This balance of automation and oversight is what makes Auto Mode unique. So, how does Auto Mode actually work? Before each tool call, a separate classifier model reviews the action. If it's safe, like editing a file or running a local operation, it goes through automatically. If it's risky, think mass deletions, data exfiltration, or malicious code, the classifier blocks it. If Claude repeatedly tries blocked actions, you'll be prompted for approval. The classifier runs on Claude Sonnet 4.6, regardless of which model you're using for your main session. This ensures a consistent layer of safety across all your coding activities. Auto Mode is available today as a research preview for Claude Team Plan users. Enterprise and API support are rolling out soon. To use Auto Mode, you need the latest version of Claude Code, a team plan, and either Claude Sonnet 4.6 or Opus 4.6 as your model. Note that Auto Mode does not work with Haiku, Claude 3 models, or third-party providers like Bedrock, Vertex, or Foundry. If you're on a team or enterprise plan, an admin must enable Auto Mode in the Claude Code admin settings before anyone on the team can access it. Setting up Auto Mode in the command line interface is straightforward. Simply launch Claude Code with the Enable Auto Mode flag. This adds Auto Mode to your permission mode cycle. Once inside, you can press Shift+Tab to cycle through the available modes: Default, Accept Edits, Plan, and finally, Auto. When you land on Auto, you'll see it displayed in the status bar. To verify that Auto Mode is active, you can run the status command, which should show your permission mode as Auto. If you prefer working in Visual Studio Code, enabling Auto Mode is just as easy. Open the Claude Code extension settings and enable Allow Dangerously Skip Permissions. This also unlocks Auto Mode in the UI. Next, click the Mode indicator at the bottom of the prompt box and select Auto from the drop-down menu. The VS Code labels map directly to the permission modes, making it simple to switch between them as needed. For those using the Claude Code desktop app, Auto Mode is disabled by default. To enable it, go to Organization Settings, then Claude Code, and toggle Auto Mode on. After that, you can select it from the Mode selector, next to the Send button in your session. This ensures that Auto Mode is available whenever you need it, providing a seamless experience across different platforms. If you want Auto Mode to be your default every time you launch Claude Code, you can set it in your settings file. Just add the following to .claude, settings, .json, permissions, default mode, auto. Remember, you still need to use the Enable Auto Mode flag at startup for this setting to take effect. This way, you can streamline your workflow and avoid having to manually select Auto Mode each time. Auto Mode also supports non-interactive runs, which is great for scripted tasks. You can use the P flag along with Permission Mode Auto and Enable Auto. For example, Claude P refactor the auth module, Permission Mode Auto, Enable Auto. However, if the classifier blocks too many actions during a non-interactive run, the session will abort since there's no user to prompt for approval. This ensures that automated scripts don't accidentally perform risky operations without oversight. Let's take a closer look at how the classifier makes decisions in auto mode. Each action goes through a fixed order. First, your existing allow or deny rules are checked. If you've set up permission rules, they resolve first. Next, read-only actions and file edits in your working directory are auto-approved. Everything else is sent to the classifier. If an action is blocked, Claude gets the reason and tries a different approach. This structured flow ensures that safe actions proceed quickly, while risky ones are carefully evaluated. Auto Mode's classifier is designed with security in mind. It receives your messages and tool calls as input, but Claude's own text and tool results are stripped out. This means that if Claude reads a malicious file or visits a compromised web page, that hostile content never reaches the classifier. It can't be manipulated through prompt injection in tool results. Additionally, your Claude MD content is sent to the classifier, so project-specific instructions are factored into its decisions. By default, the classifier trusts your working directory and your repo's configured remotes. Everything else is treated as external and potentially risky. Actions that are blocked include downloading and executing code from the internet, sending sensitive data to external endpoints, production deploys, mass deletions on cloud storage, granting permissions, modifying shared infrastructure, destroying pre-existing files, and destructive Git operations like force push. These rules are designed to protect your projects from accidental or malicious damage. On the flip side, Auto Mode allows local file operations in your working directory, installing dependencies already in your lock files, reading env files, and sending credentials to their matching API, read-only HTTP requests, and pushing to the branch you started on or one Claude created. These actions are considered safe and are essential for most development workflows. You can view the full list of default rules by running Claude Auto Mode defaults. When you switch to Auto Mode, Claude Code drops any allow rule that grants arbitrary code execution. This means blanket shell access, wildcarded script interpreters, and any agent allow rule are disabled. These rules would otherwise auto-approve the most dangerous commands before the classifier even sees them. Narrow rules, like bash npm test, are still allowed. The dropped rules are restored when you leave Auto Mode, ensuring that your system remains secure during automated sessions. The classifier isn't perfect and may sometimes block legitimate actions. If it blocks an action 3 times in a row or 20 times in a session, Auto Mode pauses and Claude Code switches back to manual prompting. Approving the prompted action resets the counters, allowing you to continue in Auto Mode. These thresholds are not configurable, ensuring a consistent safety net. For non-interactive runs, hitting the fallback threshold aborts the session to prevent unintended consequences. Using Auto Mode comes with some additional token costs and latency. Each classifier check sends a portion of your conversation transcript plus the pending action to the classifier model. The extra cost mainly comes from shell commands and network operations. However, read-only actions and file edits in your working directory don't trigger a classifier call, so those are free. Each check adds a small round trip of latency, but on most tasks, you won't notice any significant delay. Auto Mode extends its protections to subagents as well. When Claude spawns a subagent, the classifier evaluates the delegated task before the subagent starts. For example, a task like delete all remote branches gets blocked at spawn time and never runs. Inside the subagent, the same block and allow rules from the parent session apply. After the subagent finishes, the classifier reviews its full action history. If any concerns are flagged, a security warning is prepended to the results so the main agent can decide how to proceed. Auto Mode employs 3 layers of checks to ensure safety: before, during, and after subagent execution. Before a subagent starts, the classifier reviews the task. During execution, all tool calls go through the classifier. After completion, the classifier reviews the subagent's action history. This multi-layered approach helps catch issues that might arise at any stage, providing robust protection against both accidental and malicious actions. One of the biggest benefits of Auto Mode is that it solves permission prompt fatigue. Previously, developers had to rely on risky shortcuts like YOLO mode or spend time approving every action. Now, Auto Mode intelligently lets safe actions through and blocks dangerous ones, such as mass deletions or data exfiltration. This not only saves time, but also reduces the risk of accidental approvals and security breaches. While Auto Mode is a major improvement, it's not perfect. The classifier may still let some risky actions through if your intent is ambiguous. It can also occasionally block safe actions, requiring manual intervention. These limitations are important to keep in mind, especially when working on critical projects. Always review the actions Auto Mode approves or blocks, and be prepared to step in if something doesn't go as expected. Auto Mode is especially useful for developers working on large, multi-file projects or those who frequently run complex scripts. It streamlines workflows by reducing interruptions, making it easier to focus on coding rather than managing permissions. Teams can benefit from consistent security policies, while solo developers enjoy faster, safer automation. Whether you're refactoring code, deploying updates, or collaborating with others, Auto Mode adapts to your needs. Anthropic is continuously adding new features to Claude Code. Upcoming updates will include advanced subagent patterns, production-ready hook configurations, MCP server integrations for external tools, team collaboration strategies, and enterprise deployment patterns. These enhancements will make Auto Mode even more powerful and flexible, helping developers automate more of their workflows while maintaining security and control. To help users get the most out of Claude Code and Auto Mode, a comprehensive masterclass course is in the works. This course will cover advanced workflows, agent coordination, hook configurations, and real-world case studies. It's designed for developers who want to take their automation skills to the next level. By joining, you'll receive updates as new features are released and gain access to exclusive previews and bonus materials. The Claude Code community is growing rapidly, with thousands of developers already signed up for updates and early access. By joining the community, you can stay informed about the latest AI engineering tools and trends, participate in discussions, and receive detailed guides and tutorials. Whether you're new to Claude Code or an experienced user, there's a wealth of resources available to help you succeed. Joe Njenga, the author behind this update, is an AI integration software engineer with over 10 years of experience. Specializing in building AI agents and automation solutions, Joe brings real-world expertise to the development and explanation of Claude Code features. His insights help bridge the gap between cutting-edge AI tools and practical, everyday development needs. If you're interested in learning more or connecting directly, you can follow Joe Njenga on Medium, YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. He regularly shares reviews of the latest AI engineering tools and trends, as well as detailed guides and tutorials for developers. Joining the community gives you access to a network of like-minded professionals and the latest updates in AI software engineering. To wrap up, Claude Code's Auto Mode offers a smart balance between automation and security. It reduces permission fatigue, blocks dangerous actions, and streamlines your workflow. With easy setup across CLI, VS Code, and desktop app, it's accessible to all types of developers. While there are some limitations, the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks, making it a must-try feature for anyone using Claude Code. As Claude Code continues to evolve, features like Auto Mode will become even more powerful and user-friendly. Staying updated with the latest releases and best practices will help you make the most of these advancements. Whether you're automating workflows, collaborating with teams, or exploring new AI tools, Claude Code's Auto Mode is a step forward in secure, efficient development. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!